This is for self-defense instructors, instructors to be, and especially parents. We want to bring awareness to a kid's self-defense technique that's posted all over social media, taught in a bunch of schools, and in our professional opinion, does not work. We first saw this technique in about 2021. Now, I'm sure the schools and instructors, they mean well, but sometimes meaning well doesn't mean you're teaching the right thing. And I'm going to break this down a little further as well. We are going to show you the video and then break down why it does not work. And then also there may be two small chances where it might work.
She's going to grab one leg with both her arms, the other leg with her leg. She's going to squeeze tight and she...
Okay, grab it tight. Okay. My name is Vince May from On Point Protection Skills, or OPS. My background is in law enforcement, bodyguard, security professional, and also worked in a lot of volatile areas. So many instructors have not had the opportunity to work with anti-kidnapping crews or anti-human trafficking crews to be able to formulate a really good kids self-defense training course. In some cases, you don't know what you don't know. So ensure that you're speaking to a subject matter expert or getting a second opinion, because we feel some of these kids self-defense courses are just a money grab, or it's a place for parents to drop the kids off for an hour or 2 hours because they frankly don't have time for the kids, or they just have a really, really busy schedule. But is it the right thing to leave a kid at a kid self-defense course when it's actually instilling a false sense of security and confidence? Now I'm going to break down why this technique does not work. So let's go back one more point. Where did you learn all your new little tips and tricks on how to bake, how to change a light bulb in a vehicle, how to fix a particular vacuum cleaner, or some DIY stuff? On social media, correct? So everything that you have accessible to on social media, so does the criminal. So the criminal has seen all these techniques that are being taught out there, and they've figured out a way to circumvent it. In a lot of our courses, or actually on our social media, we don't show a lot of techniques simply because of that reason. The criminals will learn on how to circumvent, even to the point now where in the shootouts, they are literally shooting from behind cover, where before they never used to do that.
You can see how brazen armed robbers relentlessly opened fire on the escort vehicle accompanying the courier van. The gunmen continue shooting despite being surrounded by civilian cars at a busy...
Here are the reasons why this technique does not work. The first reason is generally the kids have a backpack if they're walking back from school. So they have a backpack on the one shoulder. So this hand is occupied carrying the backpack. The other hand is distracted with a phone or something to eat or drink. When the kidnapper grabs him, they naturally do not let go of that stuff. It's just a natural reaction, because the physics has changed at that point. When I say the physical changes in terms of you've been grabbed and now you freeze and you actually hold on to it a lot tighter. So the kid does not drop to the ground, use their hands to grab the legs and wrap their legs around the kidnapper's legs. That just does not happen. Second reason it does not happen is when the kidnapper grabs a kid, it's from the blind side, so from the side or from the back. They don't send a 90-pound guy to kidnap a kid. And this is where a lot of the instructors have not done the research, and there's going to be the point that follows this. They'll pick up this kid, regardless if the kid goes dead weight, their feet are off the floor, they cannot drop to the floor. So very similar to a bird of prey that comes down, swoops and hits its prey. That prey has no idea what happened, neither did it have an opportunity to get away. Third reason why this does not work, and some instructors say, but this technique will buy you time.
Trying to just buy some time. So she's buying time.
Folks, after the first few things that I've just said, where does this technique allow you any time or buy you any time? These guys work in teams. There's a driver, there's a kidnapper or a grabber, and then there are scouts or lookouts, but they also act as support. And notice I said scouts or lookouts. There's usually more than one. So where does a kid have an opportunity to get away? And sometimes if there is a rare case where somebody tries to intervene, that's what the scouts are there for, the support to distract or keep those people away. So hopefully those first three make sense. Now, some people have been asking me about, how about kicking to the groin? Folks, forget about kicking to the groin, and we're going to talk about that in another video regarding another technique and stuff that's been taught out there. What if I just drop down with my knee into the chest? She doesn't have the strength to stop me. All the grown guy has to do, the only maybe 2 instances where this might work is if the kidnapper messes up, or if it's a lone kidnapper. But generally, that lone kidnapper is known to the kid. There's some level of comfort where they will actually stand face to face and there will be a little exchange of words. If the kid senses that something's wrong, that's when they have the opportunity to drop to the ground, scream, yell, grab onto a leg, whatever it may be. That's maybe the only time it will work. Kids' self-defense in the ops world is anything from, say, 3 all the way up to 12, 13 is called parenting. Send your kids to MMA, kickboxing, karate, all that stuff at that age. It's really just a team sport to keep them active, keep their agility, keep them social as well, but it is not true self-defense. Please keep that in mind. If they try and sell it to you as kids self-defense, it's a money grab. Kids self-defense starts with safety at home and proper parenting and advice from parents, and we can help parents with that. So please be mindful of that, stay safe, and if you enjoyed this video, please give us a follow or subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on all these kind of videos and tips.